Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 8, Week 3, Day 4. So today, main thing that we have going on is, oh, pet, that's not the thing, but do I need more copies of this? It has like 7 minutes left. Nope, okay, that's not the main thing. The main thing that we have going on today is the class event for Warlord hero class, one of the weaker hero classes. Probably just gonna run Gob Trompers through it with like Dawnbringer or something. I believe we set up the team earlier. We showed it on the Monday video. Let's see. Let's go grab this guy. Put him over here. Put them in here. Let's see. Put him over there. Get into the other game mode, and we should be good to go. With a big old Dawnbringer. You could also just do a Gob Tromper as well. You could literally do 4 Gob Trompers. Though ideally, you'd want some kind of weapon there. But, yeah, let's roll this. Should hopefully be set to magic. I believe it gets saved so we can actually back out of this menu. Yep, it does have magic. Do I even need 20% mana to start? Everything's actually going to be starting with mana because they start with Empower, and hero's going to be starting with 50% because we're using Frost Mage, so it should all be done. Speaking of done, is this done yet? No, we do need to go do World Event battles. Though today will probably be the last time we'll need to do it, and then the guild will have it done. And we have Bounty Hunter tomorrow as well. In 5 hours and 52 minutes. So during that time, we'll be doing the new Pokemon game. We'll be doing that in about 3.5 hours from now. We'll be starting to stream. It comes out at midnight tonight. So we'll be messing around with that tonight, that new game. However, I'm going to go clear out the class event then. Clash Trial, fight, and go from there. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope all you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week so far. Hello Isabel, hello Bill, hello Mr., hello Ricardo, hello Peter, hello hello Roman, hello hello Mr., hello Imperial, hello Bill, hello Cookie, hello Nightmare, hello Defiant, hello hello Mr. Jesse, hello Cookie, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need this to be full mana. We did not get the Cascade. Tried for it though. And then we Dawnbringer him, and he's dead. Actually, these really early battles, we could actually just cast Gob Tromper 4 times and win. Obviously, one AoE cast is a bit quicker if we can get it going. Hit all the enemies at once. I will take that down. I wish that would have been full mana. Luckily, that is, and you're dead. Probably not even going to be using them for a little while, though there is that one room that revives, so... We'll have to, oh, wait, what? We actually, no, we do have it this week. It's on the very first battle. It just doesn't have the trait until we get a little deeper. Until like the 2nd or 3rd. But it will have it. Well, I'm gonna take the skull because there's literally nothing, and then he dies. I say to your hello too fast. Hello, Isabel. I say all of the hellos too fast. Well, maybe not all of them, but... There's a lot of hellos sometimes. Oh, what do we even grab here? I'll take that one over. Actually, at this point, I might as well just single target them due to how far away our hero is. We have the option, might as well use... Don't summon! Luckily, I have exactly one more to go kill it with. Though we also had a skull there in case it wasn't, so that was lucky. No, we didn't need it. Okay, what do we need here? I need mana, though I can't take mana. At least not the mana I want. Now we do. But I still wish they would revamp class events. It's one of a few things that really need a revamp. And arena events, gosh. But class events have always been really bad payout. Especially in the current state of the game's economy. Like, even taking these battles just for the 25 gems almost seems not worth it anymore. I still do it, though. Most of the time. 25 gems is 25 gems. It takes like 10 minutes. But, everything about it just is really bad value. You should never, ever, ever really be spending gems on this leaderboard either. Or unless you're going for leaderboard, I mean. But you should never really be spending to try to get like all the rewards or anything. There's not even any titles or anything associated to it. There never is. What, did I not say hello to Tyrion? I'm pretty sure I did. I know some days you get 3 hellos, some days you get none. I try to make sure I say hello to everyone. And in doing so, I sometimes say someone's name like 5 times. Hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. It's just how my lack of memory works. Oh, why did I think that was green extra turn? Though luckily he's frozen, so it actually was kind of convenient. Because he's forced to have to take it. Oh wait, was there a Puzzle Quest 3 update? It's a Thursday, though. I was playing it earlier, And by earlier, I mean like last night. But I didn't see any unless it just happened like an hour or so ago. That's weird for an update to be on Thursday, if it is. I haven't even been keeping up with the forum, mostly because the forum has also gone almost like completely quiet. Both the devs and people reporting anything. Because there's been no changes to the game for so long that no one's even like doing any bug report anything related to the game now. Because the game has been so stagnant for so long. Actually, let me go peek at it real quick. Did they do anything? Have they mentioned anything juicy? Of any relevance? Oh, apparently someone messaged me. Let's see. Only 4 new posts in the last, like, month. Small update. Fix for crashing. Oh, all they did was fix crashing. 1 hour ago. That would explain why it's on a Thursday. We had a Puzzle Quest 3 update says, "Hello, adventurers. We've pushed out a small update today, which you may have noticed on Google Play. The update is only to fix some crashing issues, small number of devices, particularly on Android 12. We have other updates in the works, which will contain more in the near future. We'll post patch notes for those when they are ready to go live in like several months from now." And then there was another post saying like, "Do something." And then Kafka immediately just replied literally as I'm talking right now, like literally seconds ago. "Things always slow down a bit during Christmas, New Year's, blah, 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 and we'll be getting around to it." Okay, that's kind of funny. We're getting live updates. She literally posted that as I was reading the other thing. She knows. That was funny. I like literally saw the thing of her typing as I was reading the previous one. Yeah, Puzzle Quest 3 is in such a stagnant state right now. They need to do something. Yeah, what do we need here? We'll take the yellow, hope for blue, didn't get it. We'll take the blue since it didn't give us the blue. And you're dead. And if you're not dead, we'll throw a billion gob chompers at you. That's what they're here for. 1 gob chomper. 2 gob chompas. 3 gob chompas. The chompiest of the chomps. Hey, we don't need that. Take the blue. Grab Dawnbringer. And somehow that almost kills everything. And then you're dead. And it should be the 3rd tier battles. Which I'm actually surprised Dawnbringer actually kills that high these days. Especially if we had some extra magic from a campaign. Hopefully we'll eventually have enough where it actually consistently kills. At some point we'll have enough durability to do so. Currently it's mixed on if it will kill or not though. The higher durability one's obviously living. Because we're at like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're at highest possible magic that you can even have right now, I'm pretty sure. Because I can't think of any magic I'm missing unless someone has a level 20 magic kingdom. And if someone does, that is like such a really ridiculously small minority of the game. But we basically have max magic right now, for all intents and purposes. Theoretically, there's 5 magic we don't have, however, almost no one has those 5 magic. If not literally no one. There's probably someone out there who's grinded that much. But very, very few. Like, the number's probably in the dozens. If even any. Because the amount of resources you need to get a level 20 kingdom is absurdly high. Not 20 star, but level 20 specifically. Is super ridiculously high. Okay, it's actually better for us to second cast Dawnbringer here. Just because I don't want him to revive in the death spots if I start I almost said Garchomp. Wrong game. That's for tonight. But Gob Chomper would keep having him summon. So I want to make sure we kill everything else out. Let's see, we'll throw that down. And he should be dead. That's funny, I just called him Garchomp. That's one of the Pokemons. I believe Garchomp is in the game. I know not all Pokemon are making it. I'm not sure the full list. But I believe one of the trailers did show Garchomp. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Wrong chomping units. Let's see. Also, Gob Trumper and Gems of War has not been meta for such a long time. Unless you just really want a hard counter 4x Goblin teams, but even then you need Frost Mage to freeze. Kind of like what we're doing now, except this wouldn't be the exact team you would use. You'd probably use a slightly different weapon. No, you could technically use that weapon, I guess. Actually, we already kind of are using a team where you would counter Goblins, wouldn't you? Because I'm unintentionally using Frost Mage now. We're using it because it's the best overall damage output for our weapon. However, it's also the same thing you would do if you were using this team to counter Goblins. Because the most important two things to have to counter Goblins is freeze, so you can do that with a Frost Mage, and something that can deal with Goblins very easily, which is a lot of things. However, Gob Trumper, the thing that hard counters Goblins, is one of them. That is doable for it. At this point, we'd actually get better value from taking a Brown. However, there's no Brown. There's still no Brown. Brown, where are you? There's like no options. Fine, I'll take a Skull. Skull's like a Brown. They both win. Because Brown we need to surge on, and that's guaranteed. Extra boxing events live on the other thing. Let's see. Yeah, the Android version for Puzzle Quest 3 has been out for a while. The iOS version, however, I'm not sure what on earth is up with that, or the Steam version, or anything else like that. If they would ever release the Steam version, I would start covering it again. The reason I stopped is it's still not on Steam, and it's just so annoying using BlueStacks. Haven't used BlueStacks in months. And I really don't want to go back to using it. It's like such an ideal way of doing everything. Or unideal, I mean. Which is so clunky to use and has so many issues. Oh, I don't have a Cascade there. Take the blue over. Oh, what do we need here? But yeah, we will cover Puzzle Quest 3 a lot when it launches. I'm not sure how regularly we'll be covering it after that, but when it launches, we'll cover a guide on like literally everything in existence. It's just hard to now because they keep changing the game like drastically every update they ever do. So can't really cover anything on it currently. Yeah, there we go. Not too much loot, but loot nonetheless. Okay, so let's go do Ward event. The guild's still not done with it. And after we get our battles in tonight, we should be good to go. Also, what's with the degraded performance? Has this been going on today? I'm not sure why you'd have degraded performance on a Thursday. Like, Thursday should be one of, like, the barest days in the game. Oh, we're getting a new pet, or one of the old pets on Saturday. That's the Australia Day pet for 2019, I think? 2019? How do you spell koala? I'm pretty sure his name starts with koala. Koala? Koala. Apparently it doesn't start with koala, or it doesn't start with a K. Let's see, what one is that? I didn't even notice that. But yeah, we're getting the Australia Day pet for the year of tomorrow, on Saturday. I mean, not tomorrow. Because I was gonna say Saturday is also one of the other kind of dead days unless we get a pet, but hey, we're getting a pet. Where's the koala? There it is. For 20... It doesn't say the date. What? You don't have a date. I'm pretty sure it was 2019 or 2018. I said 2019 first, so let's just assume it's 2019. But, yeah, the Australia Day pet. That's a thing. That's the one for, I assume, 2019, though I have no clue because it doesn't say. Also, we have a few that we can upgrade. I believe I was deliberately not upgrading the Nexus ones. However, why am I not upgrading you? There's no reason why I can't be upgrading you, so let's go upgrade you. So, the reason I want to do this is we get a major orb, and I'm hoping it's a power. Or blue. Or purple. Or anything that isn't green or orange. Okay, I'm looking for mail, I'm looking for the orb, and some gems. And I'm looking for a power. That is a blue, I'll take it. Major blue. Right, that's why I want to do that. So we do have good luck today. Anyways, let's go do Ward event. That one doesn't count for the extra code, though. Only from Volkies. Anyways, let's go do World Event. Where are you? That's not where World Event is located. It's over here. World Event's pretty straightforward this week for the most part. Also, I've still been using a cheaper team as well, instead of the more expensive team we had set up earlier. I ended up changing it for the video, and then I never changed it back. It gets the job done. It also has a billion resummon. It also has one interesting mechanic where it actually has some potential extra turn chance. Theoretically, Dawnbringer does too, however, the extra turn chance on this thing is actually a bit better. The weirdest thing about this weapon, though, is it removes 1 red while creating a bunch of red, which is the most counterproductive thing ever. Summer's Fury is just a weird weapon. For the last hour or two, it's been lagging. Figures exactly when I want to play. The exact time I want to play today. And it wants to lag. Extremely unfortunate. I haven't noticed much lag, though. I saw the notification thing there, obviously, but we haven't really been lagging yet, which is good. Also, hello, Barbara. Welcome. Also, hello, ClipBomb. Welcome as well. Hope all has been well. Also, they ended up doing the gutters today. And gosh, were they noisy. I'm not sure how everything makes so much noise. The gutters I could kind of see, though, because it's like so close to the house. Whereas the decking's a little bit further away. So you hear it like constantly rattling and everything else that they're doing against the house. I'm not sure if they're going to be tomorrow. But if they are, I don't think it'll get in the way of the stream that we're doing for Pokemon. Because we're probably doing it from like midnight till like until we crash at like 10 a.m. And normally they don't get here till like 11 or noon. Unless they get here early tomorrow. So it should hopefully not interfere, and if it does, it's probably going to interfere like all the way at the end of the stream. Because we're basically streaming that tonight until we crash. That is the game plan. The second it starts until we run out of energy. Also, we almost got a level. Also, speaking of energy, Valravens. One of the few energy systems I don't really mind. Like, the way that Gems of War handles, like, World Event and other similar events and Guild Wars, like, all those energy systems are types that I actually am perfectly fine with. The way that they're structured. Mostly because of how many gems the game actually gives. If it wasn't for the fact of how many gems the game gives, maybe I'd feel a little bit differently. But, I don't know, I've never really minded the way that Gems of War does it, even though there are a few energy systems in it. Because normally any game with an energy system is just the most annoying thing ever. It makes sense in some situations, and the way that Gems of War use it, I am perfectly fine with. Though I feel like 95% of games, if not more, use it in a really horrible way. That is not favorable. The Guild War one makes the most amount of sense, obviously. The one for World Event and other similar things aren't as good, but it's not bad, necessarily. Mostly because the game actually has a good economy for gems. So having to throw like 210 gems or something is basically like nothing. Did I see Jetto stream last night? I did see that she was streaming earlier. I didn't actually catch the stream. Why? What did she go over? But no, I haven't been able to catch her streams recently. I normally can't because she streams at a really weird time normally for my time zone. Alright, let's go clear out the other dailies. Got a little bit of gems here. I'm going to just ignore the fact that the trait stone's even there. Go get ourselves a nice Phoenicia team out. Also, isn't Phoenicia in Soulforge this week? If you want her, she's around. We use her basically every day. We don't use her too often, but her main premise is she's really good for dailies. One of the better options if you don't want to keep switching her team for pet battles as well. They're not the only option, but definitely one of the better ones. And she's also the best option in the game for running Explore 5, 6, and 7. which if you're interested in trophies is the quickest rate of farming trophies in the game. Requires either her or Scourge of Honor. Ideally her. They'll both do get the job done if you have one or the other. Yeah, Jeddo streams on occasion. I'm not sure what her schedule really is though. Because it's normally like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. It's around when reset time is for Gems of War, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I believe she streams at like 4 or 5 a.m. my time, which is why I never see her streams, normally. Because on the average nights, I am sleeping at 4 or 5 a.m. That is generally when you sleep. So normally I can't catch them. But yeah, there's a couple people who still stream the game. Actually, I think it's almost a dozen people now. Though I'm not even sure who more than half of them are. Also, more than half of them are also in other languages, which is another factor too. Because I have no clue who a single person is who does it in not English. But there are like half a dozen that do it in English. Only problem is I'm not sure of any of their schedules. I'm not even sure if some of them really have a schedule, because I don't think any of them do it daily. They kind of just do it whenever, somewhat at the same time when they do. But it's not like they always do it on a given day. At a given time. Oh yeah, there is a post on the forum that has a bunch of times for it. Oh, she started? Oh, I didn't even realize. That's normally when I eat. Like, right after the stream, I normally grab a bite to eat. So I normally wouldn't notice it right away afterwards. That's the time Salty used to stream. And normally I would make food beforehand and then watch the stream. And then eat while I'm watching the stream. Also, why am I checking this? We already did this. Because almost always I grab a bite. Even though I just ate dinner before the stream, I normally grab a bite after, like, literally every stream. I might not tonight, though, because I might feel a little tired if I eat, like, right after the stream. Because normally that helps me get a little bit drowsy so I can then sleep. But, at some point. But I need to make sure not to get drowsy tonight, since we'll be streaming in another 3.5 hours for the new Pokemon game. I'm gonna need more caffeine, too. Gonna need to go get all the caffeine in the house to get it ready. Anyways, where were we? I was like, gosh, I got like a pile of bottles there. I've drank so many things today. We're about to drink many more tonight. Anyways, where were we? We did that, we did that, we did that. I think we did all the things. Let's go open Vault Keys and see if we get extra code. We'll open down until we get to 38. Also, we're already using Phoenicia team, so might as well. Team is already set correctly. Metal's already set correctly. I feel like I almost never get notifications for YouTube. Like, if I'm on my phone, I do. But if I'm on, like, anything else, I feel like I never see the YouTube's notifications. And when I do on the phone, I only see, like, the most recent ones. Because I think the problem now is I'm subscribed to so many things on YouTube that it, like, it doesn't even properly give me all the notifications anymore. Also, I'm very rarely on my phone, which might be the other problem. But the problem with notifications on phone is, due to the sheer amount that there is, I normally only see a notification if it's, like, literally posted as I'm, like, looking at the phone. Because between just the YouTube channel and just everything I'm subscribed to, it makes it just a gigantic flood of things. Which, if you ever wonder why I don't answer your comment in the comment section, I normally try to get around to all of them. However, they sometimes get buried in a billion other things on YouTube. Which is why streams are normally the best time to ask questions. But I try to answer all of them in videos as well. It's just a lot harder too sometimes. Because of how YouTube system is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you were redeeming codes for me. Oh, thank you for that. Speaking of which, hopefully we'll have one soon. We're getting some pretty bad drops. We did theoretically get a major blue earlier. I'm not counting that one. It wasn't from Volkies. We get one from Volkies, we'll count it, obviously. If it was a power, we probably would have counted it regardless. But it was a major blue off of Pet. We're getting some pretty average drops. So as I say that, we get a blue. Small blue, but still blue. We need a small blue for tomorrow anyways, Bounty Hunter. Also, Bounty Hunter is right around the corner. It's in like, keep forgetting how close it is. Because I sometimes forget about that when we're doing a nightly stream that resets like almost around the corner. But it's in 5.5 hours from now we get Bounty event starting. It's pretty straightforward. We showed the team on Monday as well. Though obviously not with the troops slotted yet because, oh, another blue, nice. But this team right here. Minus the weapon, obviously, in place of the thing. But, Ogress, Warwolf, new troop, and Tigraki Warrior. I might trade out Warwolf for double true damage. I'll need to mess around with it and see what the final battle is. But this was initially the plan. Though it might change based on if I don't feel like it's getting enough damage cycle. But we'll find out tomorrow. We'll be doing that tomorrow night, of course. Anyways, that's not where I want to go. Let's keep doing Volkies. We're going down to 38, and we're currently at 45. Why isn't a 6x6 block an extra turn? There's a lot of weird glitches when... Oops, that's not the team I want. Oh, no. Oh, no! Why is this my team? I gotta win with it, too, because this is a Vault event. I can't just run... Or not a Vault event, but a Vault thing. Oh, gosh, I gotta win with this. Also, Elemental Tier is not meant to be here. It's just here for color placeholder. Oh, no. I gotta win with Tigraki, and he is stealthy. Oh, gosh, this is gonna be such a horrible battle. And I gotta do it, too, because we're in a Vault key. So we're basically just wasting a Vault key if we don't do this battle. Oh, wait. Why do I just give him a bunch of red so he runs away? The problem here is going to be stealthy. Because I have to kill basically his entire team simultaneously. Oh, this is going to be so weird. Because I basically have to kill all 3 of these at the same time. With only 1 damage source. This is a weird battle. Okay, he's about to have full mana. I need to deliberately not kill him. I need everything to live for the next several turns. This is such a weird battle. We can hope he does... Oh, I can't do that. I have to do it over here. Because I gotta make sure I don't kill him. Alright, now we can kill. Because he just did his ability. So we kill him out. He's dead. Boom. You're dead. Oh, you're about to be dead. Oh, no, I should have taken the extra turn. Skull, I didn't see it. Do I have enough to kill that? No, but I can do this. I can then do this. Ooh, I could do that. Perfect. I could then do this. Come on, Tigraki, you got this. What a weird way to win. Do I take Skull here? I feel like I should Explode. I think we're going to get better value from Explode. So we're going to do that. Throw down a Tigraki before the Skull. Actually, let me take that first. Now we throw down Tigraki. He'll get Skull distracted. We then mana generate or Skull. Mana generate it is. Oh, I should have actually created red there. He doesn't actually use red. Not anymore. And then you're dead. What a weird way to win. Okay. Anyways. There's the bounty team, kind of. Hey, we got some gem keys. Anyways, let's make sure not to use that team. Whoops. I forgot because I was showing it in the battle screen, and that was the last team I was hovering over. It counted as me choosing that team, even though I was just showing it for bounty tomorrow. But yeah, that's the bounty team for tomorrow. That's how you play it. Not in that kind of battle, though. Because we had to play it really weird because we had we needed everything to die simultaneously so that he wouldn't summon 1 to 3 firebombs over and over again. Only major orange. Yeah, you can't really lose unless you try to. However, the only damage source we had was single target. So theoretically, they could have whittled us down over enough time that we would have lost, technically. Because he has stealthy. You can't target him directly. So you have to do some weird maneuvering to get through if you only have single target. That's why you normally run full AoE on this battle. Or skull spam. Okay, something like Zugov would be a bit clunky because you can't directly target the Cedric. That's why you normally don't see me running Zugov here. You could get away with it, it's just not as optimal as a few other options. Though you can still win with it, obviously. You can still win this with almost anything if you play it right. But this is a relatively easy battle. It's just his stealthy is the biggest concern normally. Come on, something good, something good. That is not good. Come on, where's all the good majors? Well, he started with one. Why can't we get more? Your computer's giving you issues again? No. Also, I've been needing to like hard reset my side computer like before every single stream just so it doesn't lag. My main computer's fine if I leave it on all day and just start to stream. Like it has been today. But the side computer I need to almost reset every single time before the stream. Just so it's not lagging at all. And even then it still decides it wants to lag some. But I have noticed it has been helping it. Like when I claim the redeem code today, it should be relatively quick. Because it's not really lagging right now. Oh, we might not be giving out an extra code today. We got 2 more rolls for it. We'll still have a code a little bit later. As we mess with the token farming. Because most starts to stream after we clear out these vault keys. It's probably just going to be token farming, see if we can get anything good today. And hope we do so. Post-it notes. I have like a whole pile of post-it notes I still have from high school. Like a ridiculously thick stack. I used to use them a lot during high school. I didn't use them as much during college, but still some. I used them like a lot during high school. This is problematic. I have no way to stop him. Wait, what? He didn't actually kill me? Okay. Well, we win. Ooh, this is the last chance. If this is blue, purple, or power, we hand out a code. An extra code. If it's not, we don't. It's literally determined by a single major orb at this point, because I believe this is the last key. Oh, we missed. Oh. We did miss today. It's been a while since we missed. I feel like we're hitting it more than we're not hitting it. Oh well. Anyways, let's go do, this is 20%. We're still gonna give out a code though. Just during the vault. I mean, during the, chest, I mean. See if we can get something good. Where is my Explore 12 team? There it is. I feel like I use pencils and pens so much less after high school and college to such a substantial degree. Like during schooling, like you use it so often, but then in like real life, like you barely ever do because I don't write checks or anything out, like for anything, because everything's just done digitally these days, or at least how I have most of my stuff set up anyways. I know some people still use checks and stuff. I personally hate it. However, I like never use pencil or pen anymore. Like there's almost no instance where I ever need to. So few, which is one of the main reasons why I haven't been using post-it notes as much. Oh, I missed the wrong one. Whoops. I actually have to poke you. But I didn't notice that the other day, or I noticed that the other day when I was writing out the card and everything. It's like, gosh, when was the last time I even like held a pencil or pen? Actually, the last time was for some banking stuff the other month. Actually, earlier this month. But still, like the gap in between when you use it is like so high. Whereas when you're in high school and college and, you know, any amount of schooling, it's like, oh, you're using it like almost literally every day. And now I probably use it like a few times a month at max. Logic's there. What was your question? Where is your question? Is the new bounty troop good? I believe it's a mana accumulating option based on the way I structured the team. I actually forget what it is off the top of my head. I can go look at it. Let's see. This is what the bounty troop does. It does the following. Yeah, I might as well go over. It is coming out in like 5 hours. Have we even showed it yet this week? I'm not sure if I have. I looked at it earlier, which is how we built the team out of it. But let's go take a peek at it. So, as far as what it does, it is a yellow-purple, obviously. That's why we're using that yellow-purple weapon as its placeholder. This is what it does. Also, it's a cat butterfly. I thought it was a unicorn earlier, but now I never actually clicked on the thing to make it bigger. It's actually a cat unicorn. Or a cat butterfly, I mean. But there we go. It looks like a unicorn from the other thing. Because that looks like a horn instead of an ear. It's actually an ear of a cat. It creates 10 green gems. Then there's a 50% chance to summon a caterfly. A caterfly is itself. So basically it has the capability of just perpetually going. It's the reason why I have the wolf there. So that excess green can go into the wolf, and then the wolf can feed the red to Tagraki, and then Tagraki does Tagraki things. The problem is there's currently no true damage in Bounty Hunter that uses green currently, which is problematic for this troop because it would very heavily benefit from doing so. If we ever get a green true damage, this troop is going to probably be used in most bounty teams. Obviously, you're forced to this weekend. However, it's probably not going to get used ever again until we get a proper green true damage to synergize with Tagraki. Because that's the biggest issue right now when using it is you're going to waste a lot of greens unless you put another mana accumulator there. As there's no good damage source that uses green currently within Bounty Hunter, or at least not in a Tagraki team kind of sense. I think the Skull Spam team kind of does, so I'm not sure this would be enough to make Skull Spam team work. But yeah, it just creates a billion green and has a chance of summoning itself, giving you even more green theoretically. I don't think it has a link though, so its summoning itself is kind of weird. Oh no, it does have a link. Okay, that's not as bad. It does have a link to green. So its summoning itself actually is a benefit. It itself doesn't use green, but obviously you just have one green not in first slot that will perpetually just get mana. But yeah, it's decent, but I don't feel like in the current meta of Bounty Hunter it'll be used much. But it has potential to be one of the best bounty troops into the future. It just needs the right synergies, of which I don't believe currently exist. But it might at some point in Bounty Hunter's history. So it's definitely a bounty troop to keep an eye on and just keep in mind into the future, but I highly doubt it'll be used in the next several months. Might not even be used all year, other than for this bounty, where it's kind of forced to have to be used. But it will eventually be good. Because it basically has infinite resummon, so you never lose. But I don't feel like we really ever lose Bounty Hunter. It's more so a matter of how long does it take to win, more so than lose. But you never know. It's a good backup plan, if nothing else. And luckily, Valraven doesn't use green, so you don't have to worry about it, like, feeding Valraven. Actually, currently, all Bounty Hunter mana teams don't really need to worry about feeding mana to it. Because I don't think there's anything that mass spams yellow. Like, there's some red, there's some purple, there's some green. I think those are the main colors. I think one does brown. Actually, two of them do brown. So you don't really have to worry about accidentally feeding Valraven. Because anything that ever creates yellow in Bounty Hunter is going to be really bad. Because one issue that Bounty Hunter has when you're using a pure team is the damage is a little slow. And if you're creating yellow and then miss, you're basically just giving them a free Valraven cast. Which is extremely not good. But something like green can work. I believe most of the better skull options are kind of based around green. I'm just not sure that's enough to put it together. Since there's 12 Guardians, is it still worth using Orbs of Ascension to get them to Mythic? Small ones, yes. Major ones, no. Unless you have so many and already have Zugaf already. But if you have it at Legendary, it's definitely worthwhile to use a small blue to get it to Mythic. To keep in mind, the way that those work is actually really good, and I wish a lot more drop tables would kind of work on this kind of way. But the way that the Guardian troops work is every individual one that gets maxed gets out of the drop table. So once you have 4 copies Mythic of a specific one of them, doesn't matter which of the 12, it'll stop dropping in the drop table. So even if you only have like 5 of the maxed out of the 12, those 5 will not be in the drop table anymore. So every single one that you get maxed is less that you'll have to deal with and makes it easier to get the ones that you don't already have maxed. So it is always worth doing it for the final level. However, using a major orb is determined heavily on if it is, if you have Zugaf already. I would probably not advise using major orbs for them. But small blues are definitely worth it once you have them to legendary, though not prior to then. Unless you have so many blue orbs where you want to do it at epic for all of them, but that would require a lot of blue. And by that point, you might as well just wait till legendary, probably. And do it when you have 91 of them instead of 191. Because that saves you more than half as many as you need. So it saves you half the time just using 12 small blues. Which 12 small blues, depending on what point you are in the game, can be a lot, but I think it's worth it in the long run. Because it doubles the speed, actually more than doubles the speed in which seal keys become normal gem keys, basically. Because you only have to get 91 copies instead of 191. For all of them. Will I be napping before the Pokemon launch tonight? Oh yeah, we'll probably take a short nap. Probably gonna grab a quick bite, take a short nap, and then get ready. We're probably starting to stream at around 11:30 or 11:45. Because I do want to do like one quick match of Pokemon Unite, one like the 5-minute ones. Mostly because I want to show the starting Pokemon that we're picking. Because we're going to be picking Decidueye, and they actually added Decidueye to Pokemon Unite. And I mostly just want to do it just to kind of show the Pokemon. Because I'm not sure if we're going to get it fully evolved during the actual game. I assume we will. I have no clue what level Decidueye actually evolves at. I assume it's like 30-something, in which case we should be fine. Because I'm pretty sure after playing for like 10 hours we would hit level 30-something. Actually, let me go check right now. What level does Decidueye evolve at? What? How do you even spell Decidueye? What level does Decidueye evolve? Oh, it gets Brave Bird. That's fun. Hey, I almost guessed it exactly correct. What number did I say? I said 30-something. 34. But, there he is. Or she. We don't know what gender it'll be. And I'm not sure their gender breakdown for them. Like, some Pokemon have, like, really weird gender breakdowns. Where, like, 95% of the species is, like, a single gender. Like, not all of them are 50-50. Let's see. We'll take that one over. You probably can't get the game for 2 weeks. Oh no. Well, you can watch me play. Though we might spoil whatever storyline exists. I have no clue. I've managed to avoid all spoilers for the game, so I have no clue if there even are spoilers that can be spoiled. But, I don't know, I'm pretty sure. It's like any Pokemon game, I highly doubt it's too lore intensive. Pretty sure watching someone else play is not going to be detrimental if you plan on playing. If anything, it might be helpful, because this game plays quite a bit differently than other Pokemon games, mechanically. It uses a system I really like, too. I'm not sure what the system's even called, the proper name for it. I always just call it, like, the RuneScape system. Because it has, like, a tick-based system for action points. Where you can combo multiple moves prior to the enemy doing an attack. If you use the correct tick-based moves. Although instead of ticks, I'm pretty sure it's just called action points in the Pokemon game. I'm actually not sure what term it uses in the Pokemon game. I know RuneScape uses ticks because it runs on like a frame system. I'm pretty sure most games refer to it as action points. Or simply as speed. Well, basically how it works is every move has a certain amount of time, and you can combo multiple quick moves before the enemy does, like, a move. And if you use a bigger move, it'll have a longer time before you can use a, like, another move. Like, in RuneScape, the way that you normally do it is you use, like, bow on rapid, or, like, darts on rapid if you're playing in paid servers. And you just go with like a super quick hitting weapon and then combo that straight into like a two-handed sword, which has a very slow attack. And then it makes your follow-up move after that a lot slower. But ideally what you're trying to do is combo the amount of damage where you do the multiple quick moves into the one really big burst. and you're hoping that that really big burst is the final blow. Because after that big burst, you're not going to be able to attack for a little while, but you're ideally just already killed the enemy, so it doesn't matter. And this Pokemon game is going to play a lot similar to that, where in a lot of smaller battles, maybe not the bigger battles might be slightly different how you end up going about it, but you're going to end up doing a lot of really quick small moves, and then trying to do the big move at the right time in order to kind of just kill them out before they get their big move off. It's going to require a lot of math, probably. I'm not sure exactly how they're setting up the system, but it will probably be quite math intensive. I hope it has a good indicator for it as well, because it might make some combat a little bit slower than normal. That, and I need to go bring up a cheat sheet for all the typing is for Pokemon, because I don't play Pokemon games enough to know what on earth the typing advantages are in that game. There's way too many typings. There's like 20, 30 something typings in Pokemon these days, since they added like Fairy and what else did they add? They added Fairy and like a few other ones. There's too many typings. There's like 20 something. Let's see, we'll take that over. Oh, my thoughts on the new Mythic. It's bad. The Devouring one. It's going to be too luck-based to ever bother using. It's basically going to be like Wolf Garrick, though maybe not as bad as Wolf Garrick. Wolf Garrick's insanely bad. But it's going to basically be like Wolf Garrick or, what's that one? Urskia one. The green, blue, brown that has Devour. 225% chances. Why do I forget his name? Why can I not remember his name? It must be something Urska related. That's like slightly tweaked, so I can't remember it. But like the Urska Mythic and Wolf Garrick and stuff like that, it's basically like that but worse. I mean, like that but better, I mean. But not much better. It's like slightly better than one of the worst tier of Mythics in the entire game. Is the Mythic that's coming out next Friday. Oh, so they're going to be painting inside that day, by the way. Which is unfortunate, because we're getting a new faction and a new thing that day. So I might actually do the stream a bit earlier in the day, because I don't believe they're going to start until around 11 or 12. So I might actually be streaming the new faction. So just a heads up, I might be doing it at a really weird time. But the new faction and the new, not this Friday, but next week's Friday. So similar to how tonight we're going to be streaming at midnight, we're going to be doing something similar next week's Friday, but for Gems of War. Most likely, because we're getting a new faction plus a new, God, oh gosh, why is that? Put that back. But we're getting a new faction and a new Mythic, and I want to make sure that, you know, we can actually do it. Because the fumes from the paint and everything just gonna make it like too nauseous to bother like doing it during the day. So, yeah, we'll probably do a stream at like 2 or 3 a.m. Pretty much right at reset. Not for tomorrow, but for next week's Friday. For when we get the new faction plus the new Mythic. Because ideally I want to be done with that stream before they even get here. It's a Pokemon math game. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that important, all the math in that game. Only if you want to, like, really try hard, min-max everything. Also, I'm pretty sure the system is pretty straightforward enough in that Pokemon game where it's not going to be that bad. Also, I'm pretty sure you can win the entire game without even doing it and just completely ignoring the new mechanic. No, there's no algebra level math. It's all just adding stuff. Okay, I need a purple, and there's no purple. Also, it doesn't even kill because we don't have a burn yet. What, did we just get a 6x6? You were saying earlier that that does an extra turn. There's a lot of weird mechanics when you do a lot of gem spawn onto the board where it kind of gets glitchy. That's why they gotten rid of a lot of the gem spawning in the game. And while they have fixed some of the glitches, there's still a lot of glitches when you put like 1 billion gems on the board. Because the game doesn't know how to process it correctly. Alright, let me go hand out a code. Still haven't handed out a code yet. So here you guys go. Let me go get this code. Just gotta go put it in the section. Oh no, it didn't do the thing. Grab that, do that, boom, there we go. I somehow completely misclicked. That's not the computer being slow, that's just the misclick of it not wanting to do the thing. Because I didn't click it. But here you guys go. Here is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste of random numbers and letters starting with ELE. And to give same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Here you guys go. Enjoy. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And apparently someone did a legendary task in my guild. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, where were we? Let's go do, let's keep farming. See if we get anything good. So far, not so much. We got a major blue earlier to stream, though. That was from a pet. Last drop I got off of Valkyries today, I think, was a 24 gem key drop. So pretty bad day overall. Not that that's a bad drop, but you know. Not as good as the juicier ones. So we did get like 2 small blues or something. They add up. Let's go do this just to hope we get something rolling. And that would be something. It would indeed be something. Also, we might gain a level this stream. Actually, no, we're probably going to be a little short. Tomorrow night's stream we definitely will be between Bounty Hunter and everything. I'm not sure if we're doing all of Bounty Hunter tomorrow night. I'm probably going to split it up a little. Though I might do most, if not all of it tomorrow night. We'll see. We shall see. Because Bounty Hunter takes like, what, 2.5 hours these days? Somewhere around there. Give or take, like half an hour. It is one of the more time-consuming weekend events. But it also has some really insane payout, like 2 major orbs. And a bunch of other things. The Vault key drops don't seem as enticing these days, though, due to how much easier they are to get. But major orbs are still really good. And this is a bit of a weird situation because we no longer have our extra damage, so I have to do it that way. I know he's dead. And somehow you're still not... How are you not dead? Die already. There we go. I was going to say, how are you still not dead after that explosion? That was literally enough damage, but it was because of the delay. There's still a bit of a weird glitch where it has like a turn delay. They still normally die in time, but it's like a visual glitch. Before, it used to actually be a mechanical glitch as well, but it's still visually glitches sometimes. When you kill off of destroy or explode. Still haven't fully fixed that yet. Oh, what am I doing? It's not enough damage, is it? We're kind of stunned. Hello, John. Welcome. You got a power orb from an epic Valky today? Nice. Congrats. I wonder if those actually have a higher chance for it. I don't think they do. Pretty sure major orbs just always have the same chance. Though I guess you do get, I believe, double major when you get a major. So you would have had 2 chances. So in that way, I guess it technically has a slightly higher chance, but I believe it's still a 1% chance in epic Valkyries. So that's pretty lucky. Because you don't get as many from majors. I mean, from epic Valkyries. At least in the sense that, even though I believe you get 2 every single drop, you're not getting as many just in the sense that you're not opening as many epic Valkyries due to the sheer number. Because I believe the chance of getting a major off of normal Valky and getting a double major off of epic Valky is the same. So you're theoretically getting more overall majors from Valkyries, making it technically rarer to see one off of a epic Valky than on a normal Valky. Not because the drop rate's any different, but because of the just how many total you're getting due to total number of keys. Also, why did I do it on you? Like, Zugolf on you made sense. The burn on you makes no sense because you're immune. Keep forgetting to hit him sometimes. It's just a habit to do it on first slot because that's normally how you use Flamerefer. But then again, I guess it... No, it burns the first slot regardless, though. It doesn't... You don't actually have to poke first slot. Yeah, the chance of getting an orb is higher because you're getting 2 instead of 1, but I mean it's lower in the sense that if you have something like 1,000 vault keys and 100 epic vault keys, your chance of getting, or you know, any ratio of 10 to 1, doesn't matter what the numbers are exactly, but your chance of getting a power, or any orb for that matter, specifically off of vault key is substantially higher relative to epic vault key. Not because epic vault keys loot is worse, but because the sheer amount of vault keys relative to epic vault keys is way higher due to the 10 to 1 ratio. It's technically even higher than 10 to 1 due to pity. So you have over a 10 to 1 ratio, almost 11 to 1, for how many normal vault keys you'll have relative to epic vault keys. I can even show that with my numbers right now. Though it might be slightly skewed because I use a lot of my vault keys, whereas I have never touched like pretty much any of my epic vault keys except for a few. But even despite that, we should probably still see a ratio of almost 10 to 1. Maybe a little bit less because I've mostly been using vault keys lately. But yeah, you can see it's basically a 10 to 1 ratio. And your chance of getting majors and, you know, powers, blues, anything off of this is theoretically higher. Not because these are lower, but because the sheer amount is just so much higher. Even though you're getting like 2 every single time you get a epic vault key. That doesn't make up for how many more vault keys you're just getting it numerically. Yeah, we're doing a Pokemon stream at a really weird time for most people. So I'm not sure how many people will catch it, but I kind of have to because I'm not sure if they're doing work during the day tomorrow, so it's like the only time I'll be able to stream it. Possibly. Though I'm not sure they're working this weekend, so we might be able to stream it during the day this weekend. Because we're definitely 100%ing the game, or, you know, at least like basic completion. Also, who knows, maybe I'll finally catch my first shiny. I have never caught in a single shiny Pokemon ever. To this day, I have still never seen a shiny Pokemon in any game. Or if I have, I was like too young at the time and didn't know what on earth they were. But I still have not seen a single shiny in any Pokemon game. Supposedly they exist and are a very rare mechanic. So rare I still have not seen it. To know how rare it is, it's about as rare as getting like 3 curse gnomes in a single day. Okay, maybe not that rare. But yeah, maybe that rare. But then again, curse gnome is rare enough that it might be just 1 curse gnome in a day. Let's see. Throw that down. Oh, Zogaf didn't get full mana. Unfortunate. But if anyone says any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Dude, after next chest, we'll probably call it a wrap for now. We'll be back in 3 hours from now. Well, technically 2.5 hours from now. For Pokemon. Because I'm starting to stream a little bit before midnight. You have found two since the Gnome Weekend? Yes, I have only found 1 single Curse Gnome so far this year, as in 2022, outside of a Vault event. Only 1. Or maybe it was 2. It was like 1 or 2. Basically an entire month, outside of Vault event. Because Vault event doesn't count because you have a higher rate. Like a substantially higher rate. Like obviously they still count, but you know what I mean. Like they're not like the normal base rate. As far as the normal base rate is concerned, I have seen, I'm pretty sure 2 this entire month. In the last 27 days. 1 was a few days ago, and I believe 1 was like super early this month. Possibly even while I was still on vacation. Oh no, my hero died. Though in all fairness, that actually doesn't matter. Because we're up against a Kelpie as the last slot, so we already wouldn't have had a way to one-shot it because he is immune to burn. So we would have had to Zook off regardless. So actually that technically did not slow us down at all. Which is rare because normally your hero dying slows you down. But that is a rare situation where it actually made no speed difference. Oh, don't double skull me. Now if I get hit by another one, I'm gonna be dead. So it won't matter because we have Zook off. I was like, hello, game Zocker and Black Glass. Welcome, welcome. You still need one more to level Soulforge to 20. Oh, so close. And a bad thing about it too is you can't use a mix of shards and gems. So if you're just like slightly short on shards, you kind of have to go down the shard route. The cursed runes, I mean, when I say shards. But yeah, you might have to wait till the next Vault event. Well, maybe not, but you know, you can still find them when it's not a Vault event. It's just their rate is so bad. Their base rate. Like, you could farm for 5 hours and still not find it. Like, we could do this for the next 5 hours and still not find a single Cursed Gnome if we get unlucky enough. That's not what we're going to be doing. But even if we did, like, there's a good chance we still would not find a Cursed Gnome. Does doing battles on Explore 1 lower our chance of Cursed Gnome? No. There's the same rate of getting it everywhere that Cursed Gnome can appear. However, I believe it is a bit weird in that it only appears in PvP and Explore. I do not believe it appears in other gnome-related locations, which is a little bit strange. Like, for example, I don't believe they appear on Daily Adventure Board. Even though all other gnomes do. Or most other gnomes other than Pet Gnome. Like, I believe it's a weird one that's only specifically Explore and PvP. Which is fine, because normally you just do it in Explore. But no, all Explore levels have the same rate. The only time Explore level would really affect anything is if you were doing a Gnomapalooza. Because then the amount of shards you get is going to be slightly higher. Which is why some people do like Phoenicia Explore 6 or Explore 7, depending on how much magic you have. With a Phoenicia build when they do Palooza. It's slightly slower, but you get more loot from everything. And particularly Cursed Gnomes. That's the main reason why a lot of people are doing it. Also, why did I not do that? I literally saw it was Kelpie there, and I was like, I need to go kill it. And then I didn't kill it. I was like literally thinking it to myself and then didn't actually do the action. What a fail. Luckily, this is a time when Flamer is actually going to be really useful. Speaking of which, Flamer and Soulforge this week, by the way, if you haven't picked it up. Highly advise getting it before the end of this week. It is one of the better weapons in the entire game. I'm not sure if I would say top 10, but it's used for a lot of really good teams, one of which being this one. Like, it's not required to use this team, but it's definitely, like, one of the best slots you could put in. Used for, like, fun teams like Yagoi Queen of Tanya and a few others. A lot of Yagoi Queen of Tanya teams run with, like, a Doom weapon these days. It's still really good with Flamer Fur. This also makes one of the best non-mythic teams in the entire game as well. Because Flamer Fur is technically not a mythic weapon either. It's a legendary weapon. So it's pretty relevant for that. There's actually a lot of good no-mythic options for Flamer Fur. And even this only uses Zook off. Though Zook off is kind of annoying to get though. But everything else on this team's low rarity once you have the Zook off. Also, despite Zook off being a harder to obtain troop, it's one of the ones that people tend to have. At least in the sense that you can always craft it at any point once you have the resources. So it's not as annoying to get as like something that just magically becomes meta. Like if one mythic that almost no one has just randomly one day becomes, oh, there's now a team that can be used with it. Kind of like what happened with Mother of Darkness. Like almost no one had Mother of Darkness because it was kind of underwhelming. And then she became like ultra meta out of nowhere. And then everyone kind of scrambled to try to get her at some point. Zook doesn't really have that issue. In the sense that despite him being harder to obtain, he's always obtainable. There's never a single point when he's not in Soulforge. So in that regard, despite how hard he is to obtain, that makes him slightly easier to obtain. Because the second you have the resources for it and decide you want to get them, you can just get them. Whereas if it's a different mythic, you have to wait until it cycles around. Oh, you did get one from Adventure Port. Okay, so it is just all gnome-related locations then. Which makes sense. That's how it should function. I just always thought earlier it was acting a bit differently. Also, why do I keep not hitting Kelpie? I've been really bad to stream it actually targeting the Kelpie. It's the only thing here that has a mean to burn, which is why we need to target it. Okay, final chest time. 2 more battles. We'll see what's in the magical chest. So far, our chest luck has been pretty bad since last weekend. Though, in all fairness, I think we used it all last weekend when we ended up getting a Nisha and an Anu in the same chest. But come on, let's see a double Nisha, triple Anu. Something good. Or literally just anything above a epic rarity would be great. Or even just 3 epic rarities, because that's technically 1 legendary. Just in a different form. Alright, what's in the chest? Something good, something good. This is something... Why didn't it go? Something bad. Okay, come on, at least give us 3. Oh, come on! Double Orpheus. At least it evolved into a badge, I guess. What even are our numbers these days? Yeah, 21 tribute. What are our numbers on medals? Let's see, we got 7 Nishas. We have 15 Anus. Which technically is like 14 Anus. So we have 6 Spear. No, we have... Wait, does this count the ones I have equipped? I don't even know. Might be better doing it this way, actually. Hold up. We have... Oh, no, it doesn't count the ones that are equipped. Never mind. Whatever's on the screen is actually correct. So we have 4 Spear Nishas. Oh, no. How would you really count that? Because technically you only use 3. Yeah, so we have 4 Spear Nishas. We have, Oh, wait, why am I saying 3? No, you would use 5. So we have... Wait, I'm even more confused. Wait, we don't have enough Nishas to do something then. Because you would need 5. 3 for the final level, 2 for the second to last level. Meaning we're actually 1 Nisha short. Oh yeah, that makes sense, because I was saying earlier we're 1 Nisha short. Never mind, that's fine. Because you need to keep 3, obviously. And you need 5 for an upgrade, because you use Anu for the first one. So we have 14 Spirit Anus. We have 36 Spirit Seasons. We technically have 31 Spirit Rainias, because gosh, they're pointless to keep around. We have 31 Spirit Medals of Orpheus. 19 Spear Medals of Yasmin. And 40 Spear Guards. So oddly enough, the one we're doing worse on right now is Yasmin. No, do not waste it on him. But, interesting. I want to wait till next faction before we do some upgrading. So we might do some upgrading on next week's Friday stream. Not this tomorrow Friday, but the next week's Friday. Because next week's Friday, we're going to do kind of what we're doing today, but for Pokemon. Or, you know, for Pokemon today, but for Gems of War next week's Friday. In that we're going to do stream, like, in the middle of the night. That will go on for a while, and we'll just mess around with a bunch of stuff. Because today we'll be doing that at midnight for Pokemon, and then next week's Friday will be for Gems of War, probably around 2 to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right in the morning, pretty much like right at reset or slightly after reset. And then we'll be doing the new faction, we'll be doing the new Mythic and all that. But that's next week's Friday, not tomorrow. Man, anyways, guys, I think I'm going to be heading out for now. Take a quick nap, grab a quick bite. Just kind of get everything prepped, make sure it's fully downloaded. Pretty sure it already is, though, at this point. And, yeah, we'll be back in about 3.5 hours from now. Probably 3.5 hours. We'll be back in about... 2.5 hours. What am I saying? I'll be back in 2.5 hours to go do the new Pokemon game that launches exactly at midnight. And we're starting a little bit early just so I can show the new Pokemon that we're actually going to be picking as our starter. Because I've actually never played any game that had it in it, and I haven't really had the chance to play Pokemon Unite on stream, so we'll do 1 match just to kind of show the Pokemon. Because it's a pretty fun one. It reminds me a lot of Revali because from Breath of the Wild, because it's like a bow bird. It's a bird with a bow. And it's a lot of fun. I always liked bow-related characters. It's definitely a pretty fun one. And hopefully it has some moves in the game that actually ends up doing animations with it as well. Would be a lot of fun. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys. I hope the animations for this game are good as well. I've never even gotten to really take a look because I've been trying to avoid spoilers. But hopefully it is some good animations, given that the number of Pokemon's likely not going to be the full roster of like 900, whatever many Pokemon there are these days. I'm pretty sure it's going to be closer to like 300-ish or 400-ish. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back in about 2.5 hours for Pokemon. Catch you guys then, if anyone's watching. Goodbye.